Hello everybody, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 and part 4 of episode 66 in this Volvo FH 16 by Oversize, of course, as it says on the sign of the top. So yes, a number of things to tell you about. I'll get on the road shortly though, but first thing is first, I want to know how heavy this load is. Took me a while to find the key, because I hardly ever use this menu, but 21 tonnes of lumber. I can't remember how heavy it weighed. Some people thought it was 40 tonnes. I thought it was about 20 tonnes, so I'm not far off. Right, so quick summary of where we're at the moment. We've driven from Passo Stelvio all the way through to there. The last episode was all the way through up to where we are here at this toll booth, which is there, which is of course where I'm parked now. This says I've not driven it. I have. Again, like I say, that was the last episode. But the reason it's not actually telling me I've driven it there is because of the bit at the end of this episode, to be honest. I drove from here onwards, somewhere around this windy bit here, and then had a bit of an accident. I think alcohol may have been consumed. I don't know. I can't remember, because this was nearly 2 months ago, believe it or not, since I've last driven in Euro Truck. So anyway, because that was short, I've flown from there to here, because that was the last point I'd saved. So I've flown from there to here, not driven it. And I'm going to drive this bit and hopefully not crash as much. So it's kind of a bit disorientated. There's been a game update as well, actually. So on 1.25 point other numbers at the moment. But I've had to revert my game because otherwise I wouldn't be able to continue with this load. That's what happens when you leave something halfway through for nearly 2 months. So get in the cab. Things are really mighty smooth. Okay, lights. Put side lights on. Where are we? Early in the morning as well. I've slept. So, what are the changes? Parking brake. That's it. Okay. I skipped a gear then. I probably shouldn't have done that. So the other thing at the garage that I've done is get a gearbox change as well. So we're not running I-shift anymore because I-shift was a pain in the backside in the last video. The side of the truck's got a really funny colour. And the mirrors. It's very strange indeed. So yeah, it was a pain in the backside because it was it struggled on some of the hills or hill starts. It wasn't me. That's incredibly dark, isn't it? It's interesting. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. So yes, we have the Oversize 8-speed transmission, and we are running fully manual, of course, with the 8-shifter, the G27. Force feedback feels a bit weird. So that's changed. What else? No. Oh my word! Look at this hill up here. I don't remember this. I'm going the right way on it. It must be. No, I must have been drunk. So anyways, I was saying... Drop down another gear. I am going to have to do a hill start now. I'll let him get some trailer brake. Is not that key. That key. Right, the clutch a little bit there. Oh, I've missed a... Oh, wow. Oh, dear, this doesn't bode well. I'm just not going to take it. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I've changed my gear. You see, I'd have been all right, to be honest, with the I-shift. Or even better than that, the I-shift gearbox, but in manual mode. That's probably what I should have done, realistically. Oh, no, this is poor, isn't it? I think the AI is driving better than me. Look at how they're doing. I can't do it. I just can't start off in this gear. see if I can get back behind him. Oh, that's an interesting horn noise. Where's that? Oh, that AI's wrapped up there. Well, I'm not in reverse. I should probably go into reverse as well. Oh, that's an interesting horn noise, isn't it? Yeah, I think we'll do it like that. Right, I'm gonna... Gearbox is a really slow change. I think I'm gonna have to go... I have to overtake these people up here. Don't think there'll be any AI coming at the moment. It's second gear. I don't think it's going to make it. Is it going to make it? Am I going to keep the momentum in second gear? I really hope so. Sounds like I might just do it. Get past these lot. Don't lose any traction on the side of the road. So far so good. I'm going to have to go right round these lot. Oh, he's reversing. What sort of car is that? Is it supposed to be a police car? Interesting. Livery on there. See if we can get back on the right side of the road before anything comes in this lane. Wow, that was unexpectedly challenging. That's one heck of a hill. This is definitely totally the wrong gearbox. Oh wow. I seriously do not remember this, but this probably explains why I crashed, actually, because I think I was being a bit fruity with the speed. The footage at the end of this video, which I'll try and edit into a tiny little package, if you like, will be my first attempt at this. Wow, though. That is a long way down. Yeah, my first attempt at this with the crash footage and the garage footage. The garage at the next town is blooming awful. It's there's no other word for it. I think I've been there before, actually. In fact, I definitely have been there before because it's so terrible. It's got sort of like the equivalent to like a 400 or 500 metre long elevated wooden platform that you have to drive along. Very rickety old bridge sort of thing. Drive up this ramp along this platform to get to the garage spot, if you like. There's no way of turning around at the end, so you have to reverse back along this platform. I did all that over the course of a couple of days. In fact, all the episodes up until now, did them all over the course of a few days back at the beginning of August now, as of course you're all aware. We're at the end of September now. And I think all I've done is a few hours driving in Euro Truck just to sort of get my Euro Truck multiplayer profile sort of up and running and all that sort of thing. So I want to do more of that. Yeah, expect some multiplayer action. And also I've done the same with American Truck Simulator as well. I probably need to do the whole thing again now because there's been game updates and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, so I've got work in files in American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator in theory, so I'm very keen to do some of that. I'm also keen to do live streaming as well. Euro Truck and American Truck are sort of a bit better for that because they're sort of long form content. I don't know, for want of a better word. I've been wanting to do live streaming for a very long time and it's not yet actually come about, so don't hold your breath, but I'll be endeavouring, certainly as the winter draws in and the nights draw in. Theoretically, a good driver and an efficient driver should hardly ever have to touch the brake. You should be able to predict hazards and such like. This is quite a sharp angle to use the brake there, so sometimes you have to use it though. Oh wow, the greenery over this road. Oh no, running out of fuel. Oh, got 230 miles worth of fuel left. Luckily it is downhill. I'll try and use the accelerator a little less. I'm intrigued to see whether that goes up actually. 227 miles. 26. If I turn the exhaust brake on and off, Gaining a bit of speed, yeah, we are, a little bit. Do with a little bit more speed, to be fair. I'm making a concerted effort to not get carried away with the speed. Once it starts, I just don't stop, and sometimes literally until I'm on the side. So yeah, I have to be a bit more careful. I think we'll probably be good with fuel actually. I notice on this map, which I'd love to tell you what it is, but I'm not entirely sure. I imagine you all know. I notice on this map things like fuel stations. Well, I don't know, the toll booths don't seem to appear on the map. Oh, this is tight. And adverse camber. Nearly lost the back end. I remember these roadworks here. It looks like somebody's got off there. Look, it's oops, skin marks. Oh, wow. I'm not surprised somebody's gone off there. Third, probably down here, maybe. Fourth, okay, we'll go with fourth. So I think this is a recovery option. Looks like the dude behind's fancying a bit of overtaking action. He's mad. Can you not see the accident that's occurred just around the bend? Oh, there they are. I was going to say, we've got temporary traffic lights. Are they going to change? Come on. Popular myth, flashing your lights does not make temporary traffic lights change any faster. The little sensor on the top is not a light sensor, it's microwave, so there you go. It's like a little radar sort of thing, which I think only works for vehicles over, heading towards it over 5 miles an hour. I could be completely wrong there. I'm not entirely sure that it works on the speed of the thing that's travelling, or just it having something reflecting back at it. Clearly this one is not. Just talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Could have a look outside. As soon as I press this button to go outside, that light's going to change. There you go, you see? As if by magic. Try not to rub a neck. It's like a reefer, come off the edge. We've got time for a screenshot here, maybe? Oops. That'll do it. I need to get back in the cab. Oh, ow. Good job I did as well. Is it coming? I'm going to skip a gear. Now, I think it was somewhere around here where I came adrift. I think I went over that bump there quite fast, as in about 70 odd miles an hour. And I was going so fast down here, and because of the road, it was at this bend here where I kind of lost it and ended up on my side. But luckily we made it around that particular bend today. Well, actually, that's cursed it. So I don't think it's that far into town now, but I think we're possibly going through town. We sort of start to head south right to the end of the map. Now we're going to have to come back this way. So in fact, is this town coming up here? So I may look at swapping the trucks. Yeah, I like changing trucks. I like the Volvo, don't get me wrong. So I'll see what we've got. What I've got in the game. Maybe get a garage. I need some fuel, don't I? So I'll keep an eye out for a fuel station. I've got 164 odd miles left, so it's not bad. no way that's going to last us. So there's that ramp. You have to drive all along that ramp. That's the easy bit. Obviously, it's just tarmac. Then all the way along that bridge. Although, admittedly, I've not tried driving underneath the bridge at the end of it, so I wonder whether it registers. Okay, so you've got two options. Right, that's so I'll turn around anyway. I think I fit under here. I hope. Does it register? No. So there's only one way. And that's ridiculously hard. I wonder whether you can sleep here. I don't think so. I don't think there's any spaces. Whilst I'm in here, actually, we'll have a look at the map. Is this one? See what? Oh wow. So there's no fuel in town at all. Oh, that looks dicey. I hope that's downwards and not upwards, because if that's upwards, I'm not going to have enough fuel. Wow. Of course, because that was the... There we go, you see? That was the fuel station there that I struggled to get out of last time. It's coming back to me now. So I'm going to have to try and drive efficiently and keep an eye on that on the fuel gauge. Not that it really matters keeping an eye on the fuel gauge. That's not going to help me achieve anything, to be honest. I'm just going to have to... Sorry, I've just literally just pulled straight out in front of him. That was awful, awful driving. Try and keep the revs in the lower end of the spectrum. It's a bit difficult, this road. Down here, is it? Yes. Try and miss that, can't you? Go. I mean, I could cheat and change. I didn't see that roundabout, to be honest. I could cheat and just recover myself to the garage now. No, I don't think that puts any fuel in the tank, does it? Not by default. If you change chassis, I have a sneaking suspicion that puts fuel in your tank, you know. You start off with a new fresh tank of fuel. Could well be the only way of actually completing this load. Oh, I hope it's like this all the way. I skipped gear there when I shouldn't have done. Fully aware of that. At the lower end of the reg. Whoa! Revs. One of those maps where you've got to watch the trucks come in the other way. Oh, roundabout. Oh, that's interesting. That wall thing there. What that's about. I'm going this way, aren't I? Yeah. So, wow. What new state speed gearboxes? Driving. That's interesting. There must be damp there. It looks like some sort of... Whoops. Pay attention to the road. This windy bit looks downhill. I can't see any hills in the distance. Oh, van. Take the exhaust brake off. I'll use the foot brake as and when required. Try and keep the speed up. bends so you can see what's coming. Be careful not to steer too harshly. I want to jackknife it, and avoid it. Making me dizzy. This is Steve. Coming the other way, back in lane. This. Oh, there are rocks in the road. That's going to do some damage. Oh, I just missed it. What was that beeping noise there? Probably a bad driving alarm. Yep, not going to do it in that gear, am I? Oh, there we go, look. That road sticks out in the road a bit. Oh. This rings a... Oh, there's a dude here. This rings a bell now. Yes, absolutely. I did this in this... Oh, what truck was it? I can't remember what truck it was. But I did this. Oh, I think I missed there. This has changed, though. This has changed.